live and in person.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. It's 5:35, and we're gonna call this meeting to order. We have a few items here, so it's gonna be really quick. Item number 2, approval of the agenda. We have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Second, so moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Any oppositions, any abstentions, the ayes carried. So we have a consent agenda 3 and 4. Do we have a motion for that?
Motion.
So
Second.
moved and seconded. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any oppositions, any abstentions, the ayes carried. We have only one contract, Danielson Group.
I'm going to be presenting that tonight.
Okay,
This contract is for the Human Resources Team. I'm Molly Hannon, Director of Purchasing. It is a contract with the Danielson Group in a total amount of $10,500. This would pay for 15 PPSD employees to become master scorers in the Framework for Teaching Evaluation System. The cost at $700 per employee, it includes 2 foundational courses that would be provided virtually and one-on-one virtual coaching for each of the 15 participating employees. The Framework for Teaching is the educator evaluation model that we've been using here in the district for 10 years. And so this would support further implementation of that evaluation system.
thank you, Molly. So do we have questions for this morning?
No.
So,
Is there any pros to the Danielson Group?
So one huge pro of the Danielson Group is that Charlotte Danielson is the kind of founder and creator of this Framework for Teaching model. And so it is her brainchild. And so she is the one who would be supporting it. This is her company.
And how many years have you used this system?
We've used this system for 10 years. This is our first time getting training directly from the Danielson Group. Previous training has been provided through other methodologies.
And who would be invited? Is this for all teachers or just the cohort?
It's not. HR has already identified, they put a call out to all administrators. They've already identified the 15 folks who are going to be going through the training. It's a mix of building admin, district staff, and several PTU members as well.
And only 15 people or 15 courses?
15 people.
Okay. All right.
and the follow-up to that question, why 15? Is that a special number? Is it something that you think it's all encompassing?
I'm not sure why 15 is the number. So these folks are not the only people who do evaluations. They'll just be serving as master scorers, and then also will be able to do kind of train the trainer and subsequently train others throughout the district. I'm not sure why 15 was the number that was landed upon.
Because from your explanation, you said it cuts across employees from different angles, and in a district as wide as big as ours, what I'm thinking is if 15 would be enough for this prospect, if we can.
I think there's a balance there between, getting enough so that we have that capacity in-house trained directly by, the folks who know it best, and then also not having to pay when we can use that capacity to train internally as well, right? So if Chris is trained, he could turn around and train all of us at no cost to the district.
Most of the master scorers have pretty much moved on from our
Yeah.
district. Like, for example, Nicole Young used to be a master scorer. John Hunt used to be a master scorer. So, and that's pretty much what happens. The master scorers will then deliver the presentations to all the principals and all the assistant principals and to all the power coaches.
Right.
And they also serve as, when someone wants to challenge their evaluation, you can send the master scorer. So you can say, hey, I'd like to pick Scott Sutton to be my, scorer.
Well,
So there's a kind of everyone really doesn't become a master scorer. It's a,
It's like an extra level
Yeah.
above
So
in
is
terms of
it
the evaluation.
so is it a training to evaluate other people or?
It's
Get
getting
certified?
trained on conducting the evaluation
Okay.
of educators, yes.
Then why teachers sort of, like, who will be doing the evaluating? Is it just district administrators? I think you said
It's
it was a
building
mixture.
administrators and then also I believe coaches
Okay,
evaluations
got
as
it.
well. Those are the, Jen mentioned that they're the 2 PTU members who are in this group of 15, are both coaches.
Got it. Okay. I was confused. I'm like, are teachers evaluating teachers? But I know coaches are considered teachers, but they're not. They're coaches.
So do we have any plans that to increase the numbers like for next year? Like if we-
I think the vision is that this would be kind of a one-off so that we could train these 15 folks and then move forward internally. And that, to kind of Scott's point, you hope that you train a master scorer with the Danielson group and then they stick around for a while, right? So like one of our master scorers on staff is Jen Boro, who she herself has been with the district for a stretch, and you can retain that so that you don't need to do 15 new people every year.
So this is because you said we've been working with this company for 10 years, but this is just one of contracts because I'm looking at it
Yes.
marked as new.
So we've been using this methodology
Methodology.
as our evaluation system for 10 years. This FFT framework to teaching is the Danielson Group's,
First.
their system that they invented and promote, yes.
You might have said it already. So it's to get trained on trying to learn how to evaluate others. Now, who would they be evaluating? Is it the teachers you said? Now, we do have, I think, 43 schools. Is 15 going to be enough?
So more people are kind of trained to conduct evaluations. Scott, this is sort of what Scott was getting at. The master scorers are able to do the evaluations themselves, but they also serve as alternates to, okay, a principal is supposed to do an evaluation one day of a teacher in their school and they have COVID. This group of 15 could plug in and be an alternate.
Okay.
So these aren't the only people conducting evaluations. They would be the people kind of trained as master scorers.
All right. Looks good to me. Any other questions?
No.
In that case, can we have a motion to recommend this for passage? So moved. And second, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any oppositions? Any abstentions? The ayes carry. So thank you so much for this presentation. We hope to be able to work better and improve it. All right, motion to adjourn.
Motion.
So moved. Why? You didn't even let me finish.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All in favor?
Aye.
No. No abstentions, no right. All right, thank you so much.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Oh, thanks, Scott.
Nice short meeting.
Yeah.
That's how we do
Yeah.
it.
Not the scary, like 20-something contracts at a time.
Oh, nice to meet you. I did not have a clue it was you.
I moved on to finance, so that's
Okay,
why I
so I'll
passed you
leave
the
you
manual.
alone now.
No, you're good, you can always manage.
When do you have the regular?
Have a good day, right?
Next week?
Yes, next week.
What was your name?
Cheryl.
Cheryl?
Yes.
You get a last name?
I'll
Clara, find it. Okay.
Clara,
Okay.
something like that.
She says she works in
We got
finance.
Andy's
Maybe
stream. Is it
Oh,
Andy yet?
her name might be here.
Yeah, let's turn that off. I get in trouble again.